Give a little time for the child within you. Don't be afraid to be young and free. Undo the locks and throw away the keys, and take off your shoes and socks and run you.
Oh, hi. I'm Jesse Thorne, America's radio sweetheart.
Oh, hi. I'm Jordan Morris, boy detective.
Isn't it nice to be here today? Isn't it nice to be here on day whatever the fuck it is of the Max Fun Drive?
I love to
Monday.
be here. Love to be here.
Day 8, I'm going to say, because it started on Monday last week, right? So this is day 8 of the Max Fun Drive. We are so happy to be here with you. I'm coming to you live from my office at Max Fun HQ. Why? Because when I was set up in the studio, it looked like I was being held captive. I looked like I was in a Taken film.
Oh. You do have a particular set of skills, Jesse, hosting podcasts. We have fun with old memes. We love memes. Should we do a little bit of updating before we get into today's sub on the subdoms?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've been doing subdoms every day. We've been having a great time.
We have.
We have been asking people to go to MaximumFun.org/join. We've been doing great there. We are currently up to 588 Max Fun new and upgrading members for Jordan Jesse Go.
Yes.
So thank you to all of those 588 people. Thank you to everyone who has continued their membership.
Yeah.
By going to MaximumFun.org/join. If you're a $5 a month member, you can upgrade to $10 a month. You get that ad-free feed.
Ooh, oh yeah.
You get a charm,
a beautiful keychain,
enamel keychain for your backpack or for your keys.
A show-specific keychain. This year, ours is paying tribute to the king of the dinos. That's right, the blue brontosaurus. So if you pick our keychain, you get that blue bronto. We're setting goals. We love those. We love to surpass the goals. Our first goal was hit.
That's one of our favorite things to do with goals.
Surpassing them, meeting them. Drake looking away from meeting your goals. Drake nodding at surpass your goals.
Oh, great use of old memes, Jordan.
We love old memes. Release the Kraken.
David after dentist.
Release the Kraken. Okay, so yes, we our first goal was 500 new and upgrading members. We have since passed that. Our new goal flashed on the screen briefly. I'll get to that. I'll get to it. The first goal was surpassed. That is us. We will apparently, there it is. We will finish a pack of Dr. Pepper sausages and wash it down with some of the good stuff, which is apparently Dr. Pepper and apple juice or apple soda. How will we do that remains to be seen, but stay tuned to Jordan Jesse Go for our opinion on those various Dr. Pepper related products.
I don't even know how we're gonna cook them, Jordan.
You could do them in the oven, like on a sheet pan or something.
I think what we're gonna have to do, Jordan, is I'm gonna have to cook them at home.
Yeah.
Then bring them to the office. Mm-hmm. Make sure there are holes in them so they don't explode.
Yep.
Reheat them in the microwave.
You have a grill, right? You could grill.
I could grill. I mean, if I was going to cook them and eat them at my house.
Yeah.
But the microphones are at the office, Jordan.
Right, but you could grill them and bring them. I don't know. Listen, we don't need to get into
in my oven at home
preparation.
and bring them in, but then we have to eat them cold. So I'm saying we have to reheat them in the microwave.
Okay,
which will probably make them taste better, right?
We should. This is an off-mic conversation. At some point, we'll be eating these and taste testing them for you. At 1,000, that's our next goal that we'd love to surpass. We are going to be making a new episode of Gracie's Game Gauntlet, Modern Mania, where we will play and review a Babe Pig in the City video game that apparently came out for the PlayStation 2 or something. So help us get there. We want to make that episode. We want to see this probably terrible Babe video game. And so MaximumFun.org/join. That's where you go to make that happen.
So this is a game that was made for PlayStation and released on PlayStation 2 from what I can tell. And people say that it looks like an awful Flash game. And it may be the worst game ever made for PlayStation 2.
Okay. Well, we hope to play that at some point and complain about it. So
It's
Maximum
called Babe and Friends.
Babe and Friends. Babe and his famous friends. Okay. Should we get into today's sub, Jesse? I'm presenting today.
Yeah, you're presenting. And I want to say, if you're out there and you're watching, join us, MaximumFun.org/join. If you're not a member yet, MaximumFun.org/join JJGo. You will be a member in less than 2 minutes. That's my
Less than
promise
2
to you.
minutes. You can get on with your day after joining Maximum Fun.
Okay, what's your sub that we're doming? I'm going to eat this pretzel stick while you tell me.
Okay, Jesse, today, I hope you don't mind going over the ham limit because today's sub is r/Heathcliff.
Holy shit!
r/Heathcliff. You know I had to do it.
Jordan, you hope I don't go over the ham limit?
Hold on.
You know I'm always ready to go over the ham limit.
Oh, yeah. Jesse has produced an original Heathcliff sketch featuring Heathcliff in his ham car going over the ham limit. Yeah, so we've been talking a lot about Heathcliff on the show, just to kind of like catch people up as to kind of where the conversation is vis-a-vis Heathcliff. Heathcliff, if you remember it at all, was a kind of fairly basic ass. Here we go. Here's a classic Heathcliff I found on r/Heathcliff. It was a fairly basic comic strip about a funny cat, something that someone might put on a fridge in a cubicle. Maybe you remember the '80s Saturday morning cartoon, but in recent years, Heathcliff has changed hands. It is now in the hands of an insane person who is making these nonsensical kind of Dadaist comics that are so compelling and weirdly funnier than any actual joke. So it's just pure nonsense, and we love to marvel at it. And so I just kind of wanted to dive into r/Heathcliff and find out what the real Heath heads think about all this stuff. Now, something I've liked about browsing r/Heathcliff is that there are some just basic Heathcliff comics from the glory days, I guess, depending on what you consider to be the glory days, but just normal comics to like ground. At least for me, it grounded me in the fact that I am not crazy. These used to be normal. To be normal. So, JK, would you throw up one of these just kind of normal Heathcliff comics from r/Heathcliff? So again, this is from I don't know.
This is one of the new ones.
No. Oh, yeah. So, JK, can you go to normal comic, please, in the doc? Normal comic.
Normal comic is the answer. The Peter Gallagher, who runs Heathcliff, is the nephew of the two guys who used to run Heathcliff.
Okay.
And he said that eventually he took it over in 1998 trying to recreate his uncle's style. But eventually he said his philosophy became, I'd rather go down with my own humor than trying to be like this middle of the road kind of safe comic.
Beautiful.
If you over-explain it, you ruin it. If you under-explain it, then people are confused. I've decided on under-explaining.
So again, this is just a normal Heathcliff comic. JK, can you enlarge this, please, so I can kind of read what a down the middle cliff was like? That's Heathcliff. He's going to jail, and the jail guy is saying, 1 toy mouse, gray, 1 ball of yarn, yellow, 1 fish bone. So again, if a cat went to jail, this is what he would have with him. He would have cat stuff. That's fun. Okay.
Yeah. And a shout out to that most classic Heathcliff item, in my opinion.
Of course.
A fish bone.
Someone
would put a fish into their mouth and pull out the bone.
Absolutely. Heathcliff, for that reason, I consider him the throat goat.
Yeah.
Because of how because of what he does to a fish that goes into his throat.
And his passion for drinking tea makes him the throat coat goat.
Yes. Okay, so now that's one from the days of yore. Here's an example from r/Heathcliff of a current modern Heathcliff comic. JK, can you throw up robot, please? Okay, we got
robot.
We got Heathcliff riding on the shoulders of a robot, and one of the women looking on from her home says, "I wish they could stay small forever." I don't know. What does this mean?
What is it? I don't know what it means. It doesn't really make sense.
No, it doesn't. The Heath. Why is he on a? I like just describing it makes my brain hurt.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Okay, so interesting. Something about r/Heathcliff is it's two camps. It's people who appreciate the weird modern ones, and then like
Which one of them is supposed to stay small forever, Jordan? The robot or Heathcliff?
Don't know. I don't know.
Is it because Heathcliff used to be a kitten and he didn't used to ride robots, but now that he's an adult man, he does ride on robots?
I think that's it.
Well, I mean, I think we've all had that. I mean, I have a 14-year-old, so I know what it's like to remember when your child didn't ride on robot shoulders. And now there's no controlling.
Riding
you can't
around
just
on
control
robots.
them. Yeah.
There is a commenter on r/Heathcliff, Bane Shake, who basically goes into every post and comments, "This one says a lot about society."
Mm-hmm.
And there's a wonderful commitment here of just Bane Shake doing that on every post. Now, does Bane Shake maybe have a compulsion or something that they're working out? Perhaps, but I applaud the consistency. Can we check out Indeed, JK? Indeed.
That's a little bit. It reminds me a little bit of that New Yorker thing where any contest in the any cartoon in the cartoon contest can be captioned "Christ, what an asshole."
Yeah. Maybe does that work for Heathcliff? It might.
This one says a lot about society.
This one says a lot about society. Heathcliff is walking around with a helmet that says "Indeed," and one of the birds that's looking at him says "Indeed."
Indeed. Heathcliff, this is a really important part of contemporary Heathcliff.
Yes,
that I
helmet
feel like
humor.
Bears explaining
Yes.
for people who are not regular Heathcliff readers. Heathcliff wears a lot of helmets, and the helmets tend to have a word on them. And it's different words in different days. He'll wear a ham helmet a lot, or a meat helmet. Meat helmet is one that he likes to wear a lot. It just says meat. This one says "Indeed, Jordan," and then the bird is saying "Indeed."
Indeed,
says the bird who's watching Heathcliff wear his Indeed helmet.
Sometimes the helmet will say "cat" on it.
Is the joke here that birds can read?
I think it's maybe that these birds are out at night.
Okay, got it. Well, the birds come out at night, Jordan.
The birds and the freaks, of course. Yeah. The birds and the freaks are two things that will always come out at night.
Eventually, you got to teach your kids about the birds and the freaks.
Mm-hmm, sure. Because, you don't want them to learn about the birds and the freaks on the playground.
No. Or from somebody pregnant.
Or from some liberal public school.
Especially given the fact that the freaks are really good lovers.
Of course.
That's what I like about them.
Are the birds?
Oh, that's a great question. I couldn't tell you. You'd have to ask Houdini.
Yeah.
The band Houdini, the rap group Houdini, not Houdini the magician. Don't be ridiculous.
I'm sorry. Yeah, please don't.
The best way to tell the difference is if they're wearing a leather bolero hat, that's a guy from the rap group Houdini.
Oh, okay.
And if they're being killed by an amateur boxer, that's the magician Houdini.
Good. That's a fun mnemonic. JK, can we take a look at Garbage Ape?
Well, while you do that, JK, I'm going to eat this pretzel stick.
Okay. Off mic, backing off. We can hear a little crunch there, I guess. So modern Heathcliff has some recurring characters. One of them is the Garbage Ape, who is an ape that likes or delivers garbage. In this one, the Garbage Ape, or GA, as it says on his helicopter that he has.
Like the Beatles.
Right. He's sending these cats garbage cans, and they're saying "Garbage Ape drop." Oh no, the birds are saying "Garbage Ape drop." I didn't notice the night birds. The night birds are off to the left, and they're the ones.
One of the things I love about Peter Gallagher's Heathcliff is that he's really committed to making sure that those captions are quotations from in-frame characters.
Right.
So an older couple or these birds are often just labeling what's occurring in the picture.
Garbage Ape drop. And I think there's a little bit of a joke here in that Wake up, babe. Garbage ape drop. Yes, thank you, the Wonder Worm, in the comments. I think there's a little bit of a joke here in that, like cats like to go through the trash, so they would be excited to get, trash. So, but then it all falls apart when you start wondering who the garbage ape is, why he has a helicopter, why he's dropping trash on the cats, why these. Yeah, so it's just like you can kind of zero in on a joke, but then it all just it crumbles. It crumbles.
It slips through your finger like the sands of time.
Yes, exactly.
Although this is relatable content. I mean, who among us has not waited in line outside the Golf Wang store on Melrose for a garbage ape drop?
Right, yes. We got to get the latest fresh kicks from the garbage ape.
These cats are the original hype beasts.
They are hype in a way. If you really think about it, these cats are hype beasts.
I mean, I guess those trash cans are full of trash. So the cats are going to dive into them, get whole fish, bring them out like this, put them in their mouth.
Yep.
And then pull out a skeleton.
Pull out a skeleton. There is a garbage
Classic
ape.
Trash.
So garbage ape is occasionally the star of the comic. Sometimes the garbage ape will be. It's not about Heathcliff isn't there. It's just about the garbage ape. And there is a garbage ape one that's a rare 4-paneler. A lot of these are just one. It's one panel and a gag.
This is probably like a Sunday strip or something.
Gag in quotation marks. Gag kind of suggests joke, which of course these don't have.
The gags in these really make me think that Heathcliff is the true throat goat.
Sure. Yes. Exactly.
Because he never gags.
He never gags. Can you just try and gag this guy? Try and gag Heathcliff. You can't do it. No gag reflex. The 4-panel garbage ape is him. It's wordless. It's him, like going into a hospital, talking to a receptionist, talking to a doctor, and then going into a hospital room where there's a garbage can in a hospital bed. Is it dying?
In the hospital. I think he's promising to hit a home run for it.
Right. Yes. If you just, JK, can we take a look at Bus Stop, please? Bus Stop.
Let's look at Bus Stop.
Let's check out Bus Stop. Here's a fun one, and this is starring our friend Heathcliff. So if you didn't like the garbage ape, don't worry, he's not in this one. So.
Man, this one rules.
2 men waiting at a bus stop. It's Heathcliff's old guy owner, who we see occasionally. He's got Heathcliff on his head. There's a businessman next to him with a different gray cat on his head, and he's saying, "I'm new to the area." What in the world? What does this mean?
They met on Grindr.
Oh, so these guys are going to take the bus.
These are the very rare. Jordan, these are the very rare day freaks.
Oh, day freaks. Yeah.
Yeah. These are like the Blade of freaks.
Okay. The day walkers. Sure. Right. Exactly. They're half human, half freak. So they could go out in the daytime. Yeah. I guess so. In this, they're going to get on the bus and take it to like a sleazy motel or something like that.
Can I tell you this?
Yeah.
I have been riding the bus to work lately.
Yeah.
Because, look, it's one shot on the 81 from my house to Max Fun HQ. And I like riding the bus. I like not being in charge of getting myself to work. I like that it just comes and brings me,
Yeah.
And my bus is a lively bus. It goes through Chinatown, but there's not a ton of housing in Chinatown. So it's full of a lot of elderly Chinese and Vietnamese ladies with carts full of food. That's like the number one category. And they are yelling at each other. But I would say I would not be surprised at all if someone got on the bus with a cat on top of their head and no one said anything.
Sure. And of course you would say, "Are you new to the area?"
Yeah, exactly.
I'm new to the area. Yeah, and I'm like, trying to make sense of this. Is it because the cat's the wrong color? Is it everyone in this area has that color cat on their head, and his?
Maybe he just figured out that to get on the bus you have to have a cat on your head.
Oh, right. And so he just got that cat off panel somewhere.
Yeah. Probably part of the backstory is he tried to get on the bus. The bus driver wouldn't let him on the bus. And then he went to the cat store and he got a cat to put on his head. Can I tell you what? There's this place called Bibim Paws near our office. It's one of those puppy cafes.
Oh, yeah. Those are fun.
It's got little adoption doggies, and then they sell treats like dried salmon fillets for dogs. Anyway, they got cats now.
Oh, yeah?
They got this cat named Cheddar.
Cheddar.
Jordan, my wife is allergic to cats. I want this cat so bad.
Oh, man.
I want this cat so bad. He's got a big dumb face.
Aw.
I like a big dumb looking cat.
Cheddar.
And he just hangs out there in his basket. He has a basket on the counter.
Aw.
He just hangs out in the basket, and then you just go pet him, and he's fine with it. He doesn't run away or act weird. You just pet him as much as you want.
That's terrific.
He's called that because he's kind of yellow-orange color.
Kind of yellow. Hey, Jesse, get that wife some Claritin, huh? Get that
my
wife
wife
some
some Claritin,
Claritin.
get myself my own little Heathcliff.
Yeah. Put them on your head. Jump
Ride
on the
that
bus.
for free. Yeah.
Let everybody know you're new to the area.
Max Fun HQ bought me a bus pass. Everybody that takes the bus to work gets a bus pass here at Max Fun. By the way, join Maximum Fun, MaximumFun.org/join, because bus passes ain't free, folks.
Yeah.
But I got a bus pass. Little did they know, instead of paying every year for a bus pass, they could make a one-time payment to Bibim Paws over here. I could adopt Cheddar the cat.
Cheddar. And just hop on
And
the
I'm
bus. Go wherever. Okay, so one last post here. I know something we like to do here on the Subdoms is look for drama. Look for drama. Not a
All
ton-
subreddits have drama, even the no drama subreddits. I
Right.
mean, I found drama on r/Seaglass. You can find drama anywhere.
So not a ton of drama on r/Heathcliff, but I did stumble onto a little bit. JK, can you pull up this post? Not enough love tonight. So okay, there is a user technical_onion559 whose thing is they just post screen grabs from the Heathcliff cartoon and just says things like beautiful, perfect, would die for him, and and basically no one reacts to these. Technical Onion is putting up these and just saying like perfect, iconic, queen, and just no one is reacting to these. But they did one of these.
Technical Onion is looking for the BTS subreddit and ended up in the Heathcliff subreddit.
Yeah, it is like K-pop fan behavior, but about Heathcliff, specifically the '80s cartoon Heathcliff. Technical Onion put up this screen grab, and the caption was "Not enough Heathcliff love tonight." A sad face, and then somebody gets into the comments and says, "Is this a joke? Gauging Heathcliff love and then putting a sad face just because people didn't post within a few hours? And what constitutes enough? This seems odd." Technical Onion responds, "I was talking about overall how Heathcliff gets less love than Garfield. I should have been more specific. That's my bad." And then someone responds to them, "We don't talk about the Garf on this sub. The only orange cat we recognize is Hobbs, and maybe Azrael from the Smurfs, but that's it."
Yeah. What about Cheddar from Bibim Paws?
No mention of Cheddar. So that's the only thing that even approached drama in the Heathcliff sub, and it was resolved pretty fast. But just hey, that's the lesson here. Don't go into r/Heathcliff and talk about Garf.
Don't fucking try this Garf shit.
Don't try
Is
this
that
Garf shit.
Is that a fishmonger that he's running away from?
Oh, I
Matt,
don't
that he
know.
has
Yeah,
a fish on a platter.
I think so. Well, yeah, that's r/Heathcliff. This has been another episode of the Subdoms. Thank you all for joining us. If you've missed a Subdom, they are all archived over on the Max Fun YouTube channel, so head back there. Jesse did this with some special guests. Dan from the Flophouse dropped in. And yeah, we talked about dumpster diving, fridge detectives, all sorts of fun stuff. And yeah, we're going to be doing this for the rest of the week. So tune in and make sure you go to MaximumFun.org/join join the network and help us to unlock some cool stuff.
And if you're a live stream enthusiast, Judge Sean Hodgman is streaming live on Friday evening, Pacific time, night Eastern time for the Max Fun Drive finale, which I think Jordan you will be appearing in at some point, right?
Yes, I have a very spicy case for you and the judge.
Okay, great. Is it you versus Emily?
It is, yes.
Emily Fleming from Free with Ads. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure to subscribe to that Max Fun YouTube channel and turn on those notifications. Mark your calendar for Friday evening. I think that show starts at 6:30 Pacific, if I'm not mistaken. MaximumFun.org/events. You can see all of those shows and stuff. And yeah, if you are not yet a member of Maximum Fun, we are asking you to join right now. MaximumFun.org/join JJGo will put you on that greased bobsled track to being a member of Maximum Fun. If you are a member and you'd like to upgrade, go to MaximumFun.org/join. And we will talk to you next time on the Subdoms.
Bye. Shirts up.
Shirts up.
I'll hug you and kiss you and love you.
Love you.
Love you. Love you.
Love you.